Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, NerdModeOn, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Needless to say the least, the commentary will not be centralized around the thought of Call of Duty and or any subjects of that matter. Just because I've kind of beat that horse to death, and I figured this would be a good opportunity for nature to step in and start repairing the damaged horse, and, well, I guess with that in mind, I will leave it to that. So obviously, guys, I just want to have a conversation with you guys. I like doing this. This is kind of my particular format in which I enjoy. Obviously, I can do the really professional things where I take multiple takes and I try to pop in as much information as I can. You guys have seen those videos. You guys have definitely seen a dynamic change in some of those videos from my profession of, I guess, that format. Obviously, audio engineering is something that's very complicated in black and white paper, but I have been doing it to enhance the videos, to add a different dynamic and really press on the message. That's something that I try to do in the videos, but not every video has a subjected matter. Not every video has a subject that is so death-defying to the existence. That's not what I try to do. I'm not a, preview kind of guy. I don't do video trailers, stuff like that. So I don't really have to add that dynamic, I guess, tone to it, because it's not available and it's not necessary. But to really jump into what I've been wanting to do, guys, the last week has been very interesting. It's really opened my mind to different things, and it's really allowed me to understand or try to enhance my channel. I don't want to always do videos like this. I don't always want to do every week where I tell you guys about every essential detail and I go into this audio and video engineering subject and talk about marketing and all that. That's not what I want to do. But the reason I do it is because I've taken so many classes like that intellectual side of me just kind of comes out. It just comes forth, and that's why I try to tune it down sometimes. But it's not because, like, you guys don't understand. You guys can understand this stuff. You guys are gamers. You guys know how this stuff works. But using terminology that's not exactly existent within everybody, that's something I need to improve on. I mean, just how it is. YouTube's not exactly a place where you just want to start spewing out intellectual words and long words that people don't know about. Like, that's not what I try to do, and that's not where I try to come from. But I've really learned in the last week that what I find fun and what I find entertaining is stuff that takes longer to make. And it's not that I'm going to be changing my schedule. You guys will still get a video a day, hopefully. Obviously, if I miss a day, you guys usually get 2 videos the next day. That's kind of my format, which I go off of. But I've been noticing that I've been in this strive to want to make editing videos. I've been wanting to do, like, reloads and twixters and kind of montages and just this feel of informing you guys, almost like tips and tricks videos. But I don't want to take anything away from people that are successful for already doing that, because that's not exactly my cup of tea. Obviously, I want to add the editing aspect into it to enhance it, but at the same expense still have it in that format of a tips and tricks video. You guys will see, hopefully for the 500th video, which will be the video right after this, hopefully this will be done. If not, I will get it out as soon as I can. It's a little bit more complicated and I'm still trying to tweak a few things along the way, but I've been spending a lot of time doing it. To be honest with you guys, I've been spending the last week playing a lot with Kryvosh, which if you guys are new to my channel, he's awesome. You guys need to go over there and subscribe to his channel. I mean, if you haven't done it already, it's a huge disservice to me personally because he's an awesome guy. If you like my content at all, there's no reason why you shouldn't like his content. His content is worlds apart from mine. It's so much better. It's so much more enhanced, and he spends so much more time on it. I obviously spend a lot of money and a lot of time on my content, but he is completely different. He'll spend weeks making his videos. That's different. I obviously spend anywhere between 4 to 8 hours making mine. That's a little bit different in time span, as you guys can probably calculate that. But when it comes down to it, I'll have a link in the description to his channel. Please just go over there. It would be awesome. I'd love to see him surpass me again in subscribers and views and all that fun stuff. But that's just how this stuff works out. But in reference to what we've been doing, we've been playing so much DayZ. Like, I can't even emphasize this enough to you guys. We've been playing DayZ and Wasteland, which are mods on Arma 2. They're an infamous game. Everybody seems to know what they are by now. And if you're new to it, I will hopefully be having a video come out soon. It's kind of hard to predict that because I do have a really good PC. You guys know this. I don't need to talk about internal specs. They're all over my page. But with that in mind, it's a game that's not optimized. When it's a mod, it's not an optimized product. It's not a final product. You know those games you guys play like Battlefield 3, Call of Duty, Ghost Recon, whatever the game is? They're optimized. They are fit to the engine or your system. Well, DayZ and Wasteland are mods of a game that's not already optimized by itself, so it's like pretty much 2 bad stones equal 1 bird. You're never going to hit the bird. I mean, the stones suck. They're terrible. And that's the, I guess, notion I can give you guys. So with that in mind, obviously I've been spending a lot of time with him trying to get clips, but we're kind of new to the game still. Like, we know the keybinds, we understand how to shoot people, but finding the action and being able to anticipate it is completely different than what you might think. It's not black and white paper. This is not a game that you pick up and 5 minutes later you're jumped into the action with gunfire and explosions and tanks driving over you. No, it doesn't happen like that. You might play 5 hours and you might only get 2 clips. A clip might only be a minute long. Well, for me personally, I like to make long episodes. You guys have probably noticed that I don't really make that little tiny videos that you commonly see. And I'm trying to strive to do stuff like that. I really am, and I wish I could emphasize this enough because it always seems like I'm always talk but no show. And I've done that with a lot of projects. I've told you guys like, oh, this is going to happen. I promise you guys. I'm working on it right now. And then I get really close to being done and lose all my moral, I guess, emphasis on it, and I just kind of forget about it or throw it away, trash it because I don't think it's good enough. And I want to change that. Obviously, the Steam sale is currently going on, or it's pretty much finalizing in the next 10 hours. And this is going to give me an opportunity to pick up a lot of games. I'm obviously going to get a lot of fun games, and I want to get into Counter-Strike and Go and all that fun stuff, and that's because of the modding community. And I think this will be a good opportunity for me and Kryvosh to kind of bond a little bit more, but also add you guys into the videos. I know it's hard for you console guys out there, you know, Xbox or PlayStation, to play with me, because I'm very strict on some accounts of who I play with. Some days it's just like I get on like really late at night, like right now this video, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and obviously that's why I'm a little bit out of breath. But the main gist of it is, guys, I've just been really wanting to add you guys in, but the problem is, on console it's a little bit more complicated. It's not as easy because I can't just record one thing and have it work for everything. It doesn't work like that. PC is even more difficult on more accounts because it's just a pain in the ass. So what I've been wanting to do is add you guys into the videos, but I gotta figure out a good medium. I gotta find games that are fun for you guys to watch. I gotta find games that fit that, 3 to 5 minute mark. Call of Duty doesn't fit that. Nobody cares about Call of Duty gameplay. I'm sorry, if you care about that, I'm sorry, you must be new to Call of Duty, because by now, all the veterans out here, we're sick and tired of seeing it. Believe it or not, I'm sick and tired of fucking playing this game. But I love Battlefield. But I can't post Battlefield as easily because, well, I'm not a beast at PC. I'm not a fucking MLG Pro when it comes to that platform because people out there have been playing it for the last 2 years. I jump into it, and I get my ass handed to me. I promise you, I'm not that great. Stats would tell you otherwise, but that's just because I know the maps. I know how to play a little bit. I'm not, retarded in that aspect. But anyway, guys, I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things, and I'm just trying to hype you guys up for projects that are currently being undergone. I promise you guys, some of this stuff will get out, but it's just all of a matter of how much time the days give me, and, well, until I fix my sleep schedule, it seems like it's going to be more of a project of a day by day, instead of a, priority scale, which is what I've been trying to do. It's just so hard at sometimes because Kryvosh is not always online, and some of the editing tips and tricks and all that stuff is kind of when I need him, because I don't know all of you guys out there, but I know some of you are good at editing, but some of you guys probably don't know the stuff that he knows, or the applications which he knows how to get, and stuff like that. And with that alone, that's just kind of how this stuff works out. I'm looking to expand, but at the same expense, I'm looking to continually do what I'm doing because I'm comfortable with it. Obviously, I think the quality is pretty much as good as it's ever going to get. There is no improving of quality because I know these are the best settings that YouTube allows. And with that in mind, there really isn't any room to improve. Now audio, however, there is an issue with my audio, and I don't know what it is. If you guys watch this the first day it goes up, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But go click on one of the videos from a week ago, and it sounds like I'm yelling in the microphone, and I have no clue why. I don't know if YouTube just hates me for some reason, and they're spiking my audio up, or if I'm not reading a correct, I guess, article or whatever. I don't know, I'm looking to improve that. I gotta fix it soon because it's kind of annoying and it sounds just horrific. But in some accounts, I don't know what the problem is. If you guys do know, if you could spread some light on that. And also, I'd like to let you guys know that if you guys are GFX artists, if you guys would like to make me an outro that's not the machinima thing, but the things where I put videos at, if you'd like to make me one that's professional, I would greatly appreciate that. I tried to make one day, but, well, you guys know how I am at editing. My artistic design is not, A+ in this aspect anymore. When it comes to drawing stuff, oh, I can do that pretty good. PC stuff, that's a little bit pushing it on the no-no side. So, anyway, guys, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just kind of wanted to have a general conversation, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.